Good afternoon. Up till now, we have seen introduction to artificial intelligence, then applications of artificial intelligence, and then evolution of artificial intelligence. Now, from today onwards, we are going to see how problems are solved in AI. Therefore, I am going to show some videos first of all, then again I am going to explain the things. Therefore, first in that first point we'll say that is problem solving in AI. Problem solving is a method of deriving solution steps beginning from initial description of the problem to the desired solution. It has been conventionally one of the focus areas of artificial intelligence and can be characterized as a systematic search using a range of possible steps to achieve some predefined solution. The task is solved by a series of actions that minimizes the difference between the given situation and the desired goal. In AI, the problems are frequently modeled as a state space problem where the state space is a set of all possible states from start to goal states. The set of states form a graph in which two states are linked if there is an operation which can be exhausted to transform one state to other. The most general approach for solving a problem is to generate the solution and test it. That is, in the problem solving in AI, there is a first of all start state is there and end state. End state means what? Goal state. That is how we are going to reach the goal by following the different steps, and that steps we are going to study. Therefore, search space definitions. First is state includes all features of the world that are pertinent to the problem. Then initial state, description of all pertinent aspects of the state in which the agent starts the search. Goal state, conditions the agent is trying to meet, that is conditions which the agent is trying to meet. Then goal state, first of all goal test, then goal state. Any state which meets the goal condition. And last is action, that is function that maps transitions from one state to another. Then problem formulation, describe a general problem as a search problem. Solution, sequence of actions that transitions the world from the initial state to a goal state. Solution cost, additive, sum of the cost of operators. Alternative, sum of distances, number of steps, etc. Search, process of looking for a solution. Search algorithm takes problem as input and returns solution. We are searching through a space of possible states. Then execution, process of executing sequence of actions, that is solution. Then these are different problem solving techniques that we are going to study one by one. Today, first of all, we will study general problem solving technique, that is production systems and state space search. Then next problem solving techniques are exhaustive search technique, in that breadth first search, depth first search. Then last is heuristic search technique, in that branch and bound search, hill climbing, best first search. Now first general problem solving, in that first is production systems. Production system is one of the formalisms that helps AI programs to do search process more conveniently in state space problems. This system comprises of start, initial state, and goal, that is final state of the problem, along with one or more databases consisting of suitable and necessary information for the particular task. Generally, knowledge representation schemes are used to structure information in these databases. Production system consists of number of production rules in which each production rule has left side that determines the applicability of the rule and a right side that describes the action to be performed if the rule is applied. This we are going to study this step every time there is left side, every time there is a right side. Left side of the rule is current state, whereas right side describes the new state that is obtained from applying the rule. These production rules operate on the databases that change as these rules are applied. Therefore, these production rules operate on databases. Some problems we are going to study, that is water jet problem. Then that puzzle is there. Therefore, these different problems we are going to study. Then again, production systems. Production systems provide appropriate structures for performing and describing search processes. A production system has four basic components as enumerated below. First, a set of rules, each consisting of a left side. Already we have discussed a set of rules, each consisting of a left side that determines the applicability of the rule, and a right side that describes the operation to be performed if the rule is applied. A database of current facts established during the process of inference. A control strategy that specifies the order in which the rules will be compared with facts in the database and also specifies how to resolve conflicts in selection of several rules or selection of more facts. Then a rule firing module. The production rules operate on the knowledge database, already we have seen. Each rule has a precondition that is either satisfied or not by the knowledge database. If the precondition is satisfied, the rule can be applied. Application of the rule changes the knowledge database. The control system chooses which applicable rule should be applied and ceases computation when a termination condition on the knowledge database is satisfied. Now this example is there, 8 puzzle rule. This YouTube video we are going to see. First of all, now you are knowing that this is the initial state. Already many times we are solving such examples. This is known as riddle. In intelligence test, this is known as riddle. That is, we have to arrange these these numbers in sequence, like this. Nothing but this is the goal state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this we have to arrange. First of all, these numbers are randomly placed in these blocks. One block is vacant. Therefore, the 8 puzzle is a 3 by 3 array containing 8 square pieces numbered 1 through 8 and one empty space. A piece can be moved horizontally or vertically into the empty space, in effect exchanging the positions of the piece and the empty space. There are 4 possible moves: up, move the blank space up. That is, we have to move the blank space up. Different 4 rules are there. Down, left, and right. That is, this blank space we can move up, down, left, right, and we have to arrange these numbers in a clockwise manner, in sequential clockwise manner. See that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The aim of the game is to make a sequence of moves that will convert the board from the start state into the goal state. Therefore, this is our start state, means initial state. This is the goal state. Now, how this problem is solved? We will see this video, then you will understand. Okay. Okay. Now this is nothing but 8 puzzle problem. Now you have understood how they have moved this blank space and how they have arranged these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers, 1 to 8 numbers in a sequence. Therefore, first state is known as the initial state and next state is known as goal state. Therefore, you can arrange whatever given in this example, these blocks. Now, what are the characteristics of production systems? Production systems provide us with good ways of describing the operations that can be performed in a search for a solution to a problem. At this time, two questions may arise. Can production systems be described by a set of characteristics? And how can they be easily implemented? What relationships are there between the problem types and the types of production systems well suited for solving the problems? To answer these questions, first consider the following definitions of classes of production systems. A monotonic production system is a production system in which the application of a rule never prevents the latter application of another rule that could also have been applied at the time the first rule was selected. A non-monotonic production system is one in which this is not true. A partially communicative production system is a production system with the property that if the application of a particular sequence of rules transforms state P into state Q, then any combination of those rules that is allowable also transforms state P into state Q. Then a commutative production system is a production system that is both monotonic and partially commutative. Therefore, these are the some definitions of the different types of production systems. Now, next method is state space search. Next method is state space search. We are going to study the algorithm also. Similar to production system, state space is another method of problem solving representation that facilitates easy search. Using this method, one can also find a path from start state to goal state while solving a problem. A state space basically consists of four components. First, a set S containing start states of the problem. Second, a set G containing goal states of the problem. Third, set of nodes or states in the graph or tree. Each node represents the state in problem solving process. Set of arcs connecting nodes. Each arc corresponds to operator that is a step in a problem solving process. A solution path is a path through the graph from a node S to a node in G. The main objective of search algorithm is to determine a solution path in the graph. There may be more than one solution paths, as there may be more than one ways of solving the problem. One would exercise a choice between various solution paths based on some criteria of goodness or on some heuristic function. Commonly used approach is to apply appropriate operator to transfer one state of problem to another. It is similar to production system search method where we use production rules instead of operators. Therefore, these production rules we are going to use by seeing the video, and when we are going to solve the example that water jug problem is there, then you will understand it very clearly. It is not difficult, it is very easy. But since we are new to this artificial intelligence, initially we will feel difficult this theory, but solution of the problem is very simple. Then defining problem as a state space search. To solve the problem of playing a game, we require the rules of the game and targets for winning as well as representing positions in the game. The opening position can be defined as the initial state and a winning position as a goal state. Moves from initial state to other states leading to the goal state follow legally. However, the rules are far too abundant in most games, especially in chess, where they exceed the number of particles in the universe. Thus, the rules cannot be supplied accurately and computer programs cannot handle easily. The storage also presents another problem, but searching can be achieved by hashing. The number of rules that are used must be minimized and the set can be created by expressing each rule in a form as possible. The representation of games leads to a state space representation, and it is common for well-organized games with some structure. This representation allows for the formal definition of a problem that needs the movement from a set of initial positions to one of a set of target positions. It means that the solution involves using known techniques and a systematic search. This is quite a common method in artificial intelligence. Now, state space search. A state space represents a problem in terms of states and operators that change states. A state space consists of first a representation of the states the system can be in. For example, in a board game, the board represents the current state of the game. Second, a set of operators that can change one state into another state. In a board game, the operators are the legal moves from any given state. Often the operators are represented as programs that change a state representation to represent the new state. Then third, an initial state. Fourth, a set of final states. Some of these may be desirable, others undesirable. This set is often represented implicitly by a program that detects terminal states. Now, we are going to study now this water jug problem. I will read the statement of the problem. First of all, we will see the video. Then again, I will tell how this problem is solved. Already that solution is there, but still I am going to explain. In the water jug problem in artificial intelligence, we are provided with two jugs. One having the capacity to hold 3 gallons of water, and the other has the capacity to hold 4 gallons of water. There is no other measuring equipment available, and the jugs also do not have any kind of marking on them. So the agent's task here is to fill the 4-gallon jug with 2 gallons of water by using only these 2 jugs. Therefore, and no other material. Initially, both our jugs are empty. So to solve this problem, following set of rules are were proposed. So first of all, we will see the video. Therefore, what is the problem statement? I think you understood. These 4 jugs are there. These jugs are empty. Now we have to find out the solution in such a way that either in one of the jug, 2 gallons of water should be there. Either in one of the jug, maybe in four gallons jug, or maybe in 3-gallon jug. Therefore, always remember, you will not get 2 solutions at a time. Let it be any problem, let it be mathematical problem, statistical problem, or maybe artificial intelligence problem, or any type of problem. Always remember, you are getting only one solution at a time. एका वेळेस एकच सोल्युशन मिळणार, एका वेळेस 2 सोल्युशन मिळत नाहीत. लक्षात ठेवा, जगात अशी कुठलीही मेथड एक्झिस्ट नाही. Therefore, we'll watch this video. Okay, this is the water jug problem. Now again, this second video is there. I will share these two links on our group. Okay. Now this is the water jug problem. These two videos are there. Again in next lecture, if it is possible, I will show you. Now these conditions are there. Already they have explained that. Now this simple problem is there. That this I will explain to you now. Suppose there are three jugs, 8 liter, 5 liter and 3 liter. And this is our start state. In the 8 liter jug, 8 liter water is there. In 5 liter, 0 liter, and in 3 liter, 0 liter water is there. Start state. And what is our goal state? In these two jugs, we want 4 liters of water. Therefore, how to achieve this? Therefore, from this 8 liters of jug, we have to pour 3 liters of water in this 3 liters of jug. Therefore, step 1 will be 503. Then again, from this 3 liters of jug, we will pour 3 liter of water in this 5 liter jug. Therefore, what condition will become, or what is the step? 530. Then again, from this 5 liter jug, we will pour 3 liters of water here in 3 liters of jug. Therefore, what will be the condition? 2, 3, 3. Then again, from this 3 liters of jug, it is full of 3 liter. We will pour 2 liters in this 5 liter jug. Therefore, what is the condition? 2, 5, 1. Now again, whatever this 5 liter jug it is full, we will pour this 5 liter of water in this 8 liter of jug. Earlier, this 8 liter jug is having 2 liter water. Therefore, 5 plus 2, it will become 7. This will become 0. This will become 1. Now next step, this 1 liter of water, whatever it is there in 3 liter, we will pour it in 5 liter, then it will be here, it will become 1 liter. Therefore, condition will become 710. Now, from this 7 liter of water, we will pour 3 liter in this 3 liter jug and we will fill it completely. Therefore, condition will become 413. And at last, from this 3 liter of water, we will pour 4 liter of water here in 5 liter jug. Therefore, 3 plus 1, it will become 4. Therefore, this is our goal state. Now, I have shared videos on your WhatsApp group. You can check that videos also. Still, in next lecture, I will show you that videos. Thank you very much. Let me take your attendance. Please don't leave the class.